What's up, guys? This episode of All Consuming Podcast is sponsored by Resuscitation Records.
Before we get started on the episode, Tyler and I wanted to share something we were excited about.
Yes.
If you're a hardcore fan, there's a band called Take from Las Vegas. We've mentioned them a few times on these Core Values episodes because we really like their music.
Yeah.
They have a full length, not an EP, like hardcore band with a full length. When does that happen?
Yeah.
The album's called Time Bomb, and it comes out November 8th. And what's really cool is Resuscitation Records is making a vinyl of it.
Yeah.
And so they're only making 100 of them. If you want it, it's on resuscitation.store. We'll have a link in our bio, and you can message us and say, hey, how do I get that? We'll send you links, whatever. But it's super cool, and it's super worth it. And in fact, they sent it to me early, and I got to listen to it a couple times. And here, let me show you.
Oh, pull that out right now.
The little lyric sheet.
Oh,
So,
yes.
Wolf, sheep clothing, says Take. He's got an American flag in his mouth. Pretty sweet. But what's cool is, it's 12 pages, and it's just like pictures of them playing live music, right? Like, it's pretty well done. I think it's high quality, and the fun part is, the vinyl is 180 gram.
Ooh.
And if you say, what does that mean? What's the point of that? I like vinyl. You see my wall. These are shelves, right?
Yeah.
That just means that it's heavier than a typical vinyl. Usually they make them 120 or 160 gram.
Right.
180 gram just means there's more material in there, so it weighs more. Some people have preference. There's a lot of science behind it. If you're really curious, talk to me on Discord or something. There's a heated topic about it. Anyway, really cool. You guys should check them out. Resuscitation.store.
Yeah. What does the vinyl look like? Let's check that out.
Oh, yeah. So it's like a brown vinyl, but it has like a smoky black swirl. I don't know if it's going to pick it up in there. There's like a dark ring. Yeah, the camera doesn't show it real good, but yeah, only 99 left because I got one.
That's awesome. And I think, like, of the songs we featured on these Core Value episodes, Heaven or Hell was one that's definitely stood out to me that is on this new release. Still playing it, like we said, man. If you're a fan of hardcore, love them, love everything they're putting out. So go check it out. Check out this vinyl. Go snag one when you can, and support this awesome Christian band, man.
So Core Values 25. Here we are.
A whole quarter.
Yeah, I haven't. I feel like I haven't seen or heard from you in a while because
Yeah.
we went from doing all these like episodes, Furnace Fest and the other Core Values, and then 2 weeks of nothing, man.
Football's been crazy, but we're towards the end of the season, so that's good. And it's just fall. Dude, it's wild. But everything is better. It's getting great because in like a week from recording this, I can finally start listening to Christmas music.
No.
We are about 6 days
No.
away from Halloween, maybe 5 days. My counting's off. And after Halloween, Christmas time, baby. And there's like a 4-day break of Thanksgiving.
I think you got a 25 day.
No.
You're off by 25 days.
If you put up a calendar of November and December, it's all Christmas with a 4-day block period of Thanksgiving that lasts, Thanksgiving time or whatever.
So, we hear a fun story. Fun
yeah.
story. So my church had a trunk or treat on yesterday.
Okay.
And we won the competition for, trunk decoration.
Okay, well,
I didn't think we would. I mean, cool. So other people had really cool decorations, and mini games, like there was a Peter Pan one where there's like a bunch of Captain Hook hooks hanging out of a thing. You got to throw rings on it. Each one you land on, they give you candy, whatever, right?
Yeah.
There's like a Nerf gun with like just little plastic or styrofoam cups with like, just whatever, kind of a thin paper lid on it. So you shoot it with a Nerf dart and it breaks and it's like, hey, there's candy in there, right? You get the candy.
Yeah. That's
cool
awesome.
ones.
That's really awesome.
No games for ours. Ours was a giant cardboard cutout of Frankenstein's head.
Okay.
And it had a big nose on it hanging out. And it said, pick or treat. And you go in and you reach up his nose. And on the left side was candy. And on the right side was green slime. So some kids would grab the slime and be like, what? And they pull their hand out. It's like green all over their hand. Because, you're picking his nose.
That's
pick
awesome.
or treat. Anyway, the kids loved it. They just kept coming back and sticking their hand in the boogers. But
Dude, I'm stealing that because I have a trunk or treat for my school this Wednesday.
You should ask Jen. She found it online. She did all my wife did everything, and
Sweet.
I critiqued. That's not good. That's not right. His eyes are too close. Whatever. But
well, I'm just saying the slime part. That's such a good idea.
yeah. So we were gonna put the slime all over the candy, so kids got like snot covered candy.
Oh yeah.
But I was reading the slime bottle, and it's like, do not eat, poison control. And I'm like, yeah, if my daughter grabs this candy, she's sticking it in her mouth, wrapping
right
it
away.
all, you know. So let's not deal with that. Left nostril candy, right nostril boogers. But it's funny because some kids would they're scared. They're so scared of it. I mean, it's like this giant thing with eyeballs and stuff, and it's got those like googly eyeballs.
Yeah.
So as people are picking his nose, his eyes are kind of rocking back and forth.
So what did you get the cardboard? Is it just like a trifold you bought at the store?
Yeah, it's a trifold thing. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah,
that's so sick.
Piece of cake. Yeah, it worked great. I was Yukon Cornelius, pickaxe and all.
For Halloween, you just literally are like making fun of me for listening to Christmas music, yet you dress up as a Christmas character.
Here was my plan. So I wanted Rosalind to be a Bumble, Abominable Snowman. Rosalind is my 18-month-old daughter, for those who don't know.
Sure.
And, I could carry her around as a little snowman and be like, Bumbles, bounce, Just really embrace this, reindeer movie reference. But my point is, the past 2 years of this trunk or treat, they were on the worst day. Like, it was windy and cold.
Yeah.
People would just hang out by the fire, and no one's going to trunks because it's too cold.
Sure.
Right? So I'm like, this year, winter-themed. I'm going to have, the huge earmuffs, beanie. I had a huge blue flannel, a backpack thing with, a big blanket on the top. I did everything. And it's 68 degrees, just sunlight, no wind, and I'm just sweating. This is the worst, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Most people didn't know who I was. I was kind of bummed. But the few that did, they're just they couldn't stop pointing at me and laughing and
It probably looked really good with the red beard, I'm sure.
Check out Discord. I posted a
You
picture.
posted it?
People are making memes about it. And
I think I saw it. You changed your picture. You got the earmuffs on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's not the one that I posted of my full costume. That was just when those came in the mail but yeah, anyway.
That's awesome.
Long side story.
That
it was fun.
fun.
It was a fun weekend. Yeah.
Well, I think we can also have fun by jumping into the songs this week.
Oh yeah. There's a couple songs.
I'm so excited. Let's go.
So we got some songs, new songs this week and last week. And some people have messaged us and they're just like, I can't wait for you to do this song. And I'm like, what if we don't? What if we don't do it? But of course we're going to do it.
Power.
We're going to do it. The first one, Haste the Day. First new song since 2012?
Yeah.
Since their Coward album. And so there's a lot of controversy. I heard this one played live at Furnace Fest, and I loved it at Furnace Fest. And I'll save my pros and cons for the end. Have you heard this new song yet?
I have not.
Not at all?
Not at all.
Even though I texted you and said, hey, new Haste Today, check it.
So, yes. I'm just so busy that all I listen to is probably just Midwest emo while I'm working. I don't have time to rock out right now at work.
Okay.
I only have time to be introspective.
Hey, let's listen to it.
Let's get this thing fired up.
The song's called Burn. I love it.
Okay. You know one thing I did learn, Gary?
What'd you learn?
You can't talk smack about Coward around Haste the Day fans.
I learned that.
Yeah,
even though I'm a big Haste the Day fan and I talk smack about Coward all the time.
It's not that it's bad. That's what I always have to say. It's not that it's bad. I just don't like it.
It's just their worst one.
This artist's great.
Yeah. I mean, it's got this tempo, right, for metalcore.
Yeah.
Chugga chug chug chug.
Now, was Coward with Jimmy Ryan?
I think they were both in it.
Yeah. And this is just Stephen Keach.
Yep.
Correct. Yeah.
Now this, of course, is what I
Haste
love.
Today.
Dude, I love this. And the more I hear this song, every time this chorus comes in, I'm just like, yeah, yes. Like, I love hearing that Haste Today voice right here. Their guitarist. Bass player?
I don't know. It's a good question.
You want to hear my con?
Sure.
All right, negative criticism from a very big Haste Today fan.
Okay.
I just don't like the recording of Keach's voice.
What
It doesn't
about
sound full. It kind of sounds like, I don't know, something was compressed the wrong way.
it? The production of it.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's kind of what he sounded like live. You know, and people were saying, oh, the mix was bad. And I'm like, I think that's how he screams now.
Maybe.
I mean, he's only been screaming again for like 2 years now.
Yeah, I remember listening to a podcast where he's like,
I don't know
dude,
if
I can't
can
do
do
it.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can do
it. He's like, I don't know if I can. Because he's been doing like country and stuff, you know, music.
You've got a really good ear compared to me, so to me it sounds
I like
normal.
this when he's in the background. That sounds like Attack of the Wolf King.
Yes.
I love like the transitions that he does vocally. Like there are parts of this song that I love to death. And I'm like, perfect.
Yeah.
Like this.
Ooh. It's a great guitar tone.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not the tone that we had from Attack of the Wolf King.
Yeah.
More the coward-esque.
Kind of reminds me of like Dreamer, maybe.
Yeah. It's heavy right here, though, Gary. This is heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, so good. And builds back into
Your chorus.
See, and I like this too. I like the clean singing with his scream. Love it. Love it. So, my only criticism that I have is just the verses that they do, the first couple of verses that kind of seem like they're there because you got to have a verse to build into the chorus, you know?
Sure. It definitely feels like a Haste Today song. This part right here feels like Attack of the Wolf King.
Yep.
Like, you know, it has that guitar heavy part.
Yeah. Super good.
Beautiful.
And I see a lot of people bashing on it and saying like, oh, it sucks. You guys shouldn't have came out of retirement and why write new stuff? And I'm like, man, that's just the wrong attitude. Like,
No.
I'm all for new music from Haste Today.
Dude, and bands don't stay the same.
Yeah.
That's what we have to realize. They change, right? They mature.
Well, and if they did release the exact, like, they released Attack of the Wolf King Part 2,
Yeah,
right? People would be like, sounds exactly like Attack of the Wolf King.
right.
It's probably the same people that aren't happy no matter what they do, you know?
Yeah. Anytime a band releases music that I'm a huge fan of, let's go.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Yep, love it. Haste Today, if you're listening, I love it.
Keep it up.
It's good. I'm excited to hear more. I hope there's more, and it's not just like one song. Let's see how
Yeah.
it goes.
Right.
I'm hoping there's like we got 10 cooking. You know,
Yeah.
Like I'd love that. I'd love that. So moving on. Ready?
So ready.
So up next is it was introduced to me as the Christian Lorna Shore. And you know, how many times have I heard that, right? How many times? Like we always hear, like,
yeah.
"Hey, check these guys out! It's the Christian
Sure.
Lorna Shore," right?
Sure.
So this is a solo Christian metal band out of Minnesota, and someone put it on our Discord. I think it was Jordan from Unworthy, and he's like, "For real though, check this out! It's so good." So this guy dropped an EP. I don't know if there's any singles. I think it's just like, "Hey, I made this. Here you go."
It's a dude, just one dude?
Yeah, one guy.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to play their most played song, their best song in my opinion, called The Covenant. And the band is called Feet in the Fire. Very Christian, very deathcore, very heavy, very fun. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
The Christian Lorna Shore.
Yeah, so that means symphonic deathcore.
Yeah.
Pig squeals.
I'm not sure how I feel about symphonic.
Here it is. Some evanescence sounds. It's deathcore with evanescence. That's what symphonic deathcore is.
It just sounds like a movie soundtrack to me whenever you do that. You know, like this is a score for a movie.
Symphonic deathcore is orcs in Lord of the Rings.
Yes. It's sick though. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it adds like an epic, like not like so cool, but literally an epic element that makes it sound much larger, you know? Start with blast beats.
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's cool.
Yeah, the album's called Biting the Hand That Feeds.
Oh.
But I listened to the whole thing. It's good. I'm not a big deathcore guy, but this is their most fun song.
Let's go. See, I love this part. This is that core part of it, right? More core.
How about this?
I love this too. Woo!
I got a pretty deathcore mug, huh? It's a skull with like spider webs and snakes. And
I also have a deathcore mug. Pikachu. Dude, this is awesome.
Very Christian lyrics too, right there.
I was expecting it to not be Lorna Shore-esque, but it is. There is part of that.
Yeah. Well, it's got core in it, which means you have to have a breakdown.
We already had a little bit of one, so.
With those drums, can you imagine a human doing that live?
Whew, crazy. Just blast beats.
I like the vocals. Like, I think the guy's he can do all kinds of screams. And these are fun.
This is really fun. Those drums were going 1,000 miles an hour. Now they're just like, ka, ka, ka. Like, come on. Get out of here. It's so cool. You're right, his vocals are pretty cool.
He's got the low and that, like, fry, like, I don't know, higher, shrilly. The ones when you do in your car alone, it hurts.
Yeah.
Here we go. And you got the...
Oh, yeah. Trying to comprehend lyrics. I'm having a hard time.
Me too. Something of the Covenant. This is where we need a lyric sheet, dude.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's Feeding the Fire. They got 5 songs out. Or he.
That's awesome.
The band. Yeah.
Really cool. And people that are in, I love so many elements of that song. Definitely going to listen to that again, but there's people that's what they love, dude.
Yeah, that's the sound.
So if you can find that sound, I'm always trying to find that hardcore sound usually, but there's people that want that sound. So That's awesome. Keep it up.
Yep. So moving on. So this band, Elijah, we did one of their songs a couple weeks ago, or maybe even earlier than that. And then I met the lead singer at Furnace Fest. So that was pretty cool. He messaged me on Instagram like, hey, let's meet up. Talked with him and Dalen, who's on our Discord server and stuff. And we just kind of hung out, the three of us, and talked for a while. And it was really cool to just, talk to someone who likes the same music as you and relates with you, and we get upset about the same bands and happy about the same bands, you know? So,
Yeah.
Anyway, they got a new song out. The song's called Curses. Let's check it out.
How did you find him? He just
What do you
messaged you?
Yeah, he's
At
like,
Furnace
hey,
Fest?
where are you? Yeah, and I saw him walking, and, you know, you can only see pictures on social media, so I'm like,
Right.
he's one of these 5 guys. I don't know which one he is, because he's messaging on his band. And, you know, I'm like, so you like came up, I think he had his same hat on, and his screenshots that their band photo is on backwards, and he just like pointed at me from like 5 booths away, and I pointed at him, and he kept walking closer, and he's like, are you gay? You know?
No, that's funny.
Yeah, he's a pretty tall guy.
Well, we're not the tallest of guys,
That's true.
but is he 6'3"?
I don't know. I don't even know why I said it. I just made it out.
I do it all the time whenever I see somebody. Wow, you're kind of a tall guy.
Yeah, I don't know. He did talk about his band photos.
Yeah.
How like he left his phone in his pocket for the photo shoot.
Oh, yeah.
And so in every photo, everyone's just like making fun of him having his phone in his pocket.
That's funny. We just took family photos yesterday, and they make sure to tell you, take your keys out, take your phone out.
Yep. This is very melodic.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, you remember we talked about... So the other song's a lot more metalcore, more
Yes.
heavy than this one. This one's a lot more melodic, but, you know, I think their bio said, like, for fans of Haste the Day, Zayo,
I can
Misery
see that.
Signals and stuff, so... Yeah, I think their music's so much tighter on these last 2 songs than...
For sure.
Or the production quality is just so much better.
Yeah. Haste Today, you say?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm kind of hearing Kill Switch here.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the music video, you know. That's like the ballad for the album, you know. Track 5. I like that.
Oh, let's go. It's definitely super fun. It's a really fun song.
Yeah, these guys are out of Indianapolis, I think.
Cool.
So if you're in that area, keep your eye out for them. Go check
That's
them out
right.
live.
Elijah.
Go see them. So up next, this one's kind of surprising. So we got 2 bands. So we have Light the Way.
Okay.
They have a new song out.
Yep.
They're like pop punk.
Yep. Super
Right?
fun.
They're like I think they're on Small Step Records, pop punk record company, whatever, out of Hawaii. But you know, they had an album come out, I don't know, 2 years ago, I think. Very Christian pop punk, right? Then, but who's featured is Deathbreaker, who we know,
Yeah.
right? They're from our neck of the woods in the Northwest.
Olympia.
Yeah. And, you know, they were on Face Down for their second album, right? The one with Spite, I think was the name of the song.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, they're featured on this. So
Let's
it's like,
go.
okay, we got pop punk with this hardcore band. So let's check it out. I think it's really good. I like the direction they're going. The song is called Wildfire. Kind of like that. It gives me that like post-hardcore, you know, kind of close your eyes, like, you know, it's like it's not heavy, but it's still hardcore.
There's
You
a
know what I mean?
spectrum of pop punk that we call things pop punk. Right now, I don't know if that's here. It might be the heavy end right now. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, this is definitely their heaviest song I've heard them do.
I mean, it's got the hardcore punk drums.
Someone got the punk, yeah. I mean, can't find the pop yet. But I mean, isn't this just post-hardcore?
The drums are like,
yeah, but think of like hardcore. Plead the widow's cause.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, kind of gives me that, clean singing, screaming.
I just feel like it's more punk drums, like you were saying.
That's what made me think of Close Your Eyes, because they have a lot of those kind of drums.
For
sure.
Yeah.
Whatever genre they are.
It's Comeback Kid. It's a hardcore punk. Yeah. Hardcore.
Someone's gonna message us and be like, "You guys are dumb." That's metalcore, you guys.
You made me choke. We are dumb. We don't know. 15 years ago, we'd just be like, "This is metalcore."
Guitars go chug, drums go boom. I like it.
They scream, metalcore.
Here we go. What's gonna happen, Tyler?
Screaming.
This is where people are like walking back and forth in the pit,
This isn't pop punk, Gary.
No, the band is typically pop punk.
Right, this song is heavy.
If this is an indication of what's to come,
go.
Yeah. Group shouts. Rip and tear till there's nothing left. Yeehaw. Fun one, huh?
Super fun.
Is that your kind of hardcore?
Yeah. I think that there's like this... I don't like genres very much, but
we're really good at what they are, though, and saying
there's like the punk end of hardcore, and there's like the... Obviously, it still came from that era, but it's like... It seems like it's very far away. That's a lot closer to punk, but it's hardcore for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Hardcore punk.
Hardcore light. Hardcore... Diet hardcore.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway. Shall we move on?
Sure.
All right, so moving on. So, Light the Way, I'm excited. I'm excited for new stuff coming,
Yeah.
I feel like that record company is doing a lot of cool stuff. So, up next, another band I met. So, I met their drummer. I'm going to say his name's Johnny. I'm probably wrong. I have terrible memory. But what I do remember...
Johnny is a great guess. If you don't know, Johnny is a common name, so you did a great job with that one.
Not only that, this song features a Johnny. But,
perfect.
So I met him at Furnace Fest last year because he looked super familiar, and I remember him being chatting with us on social media and stuff. And, he's from England. So he went to Furnace Fest. He flew all the way over there and stuff. Chatted with him. Really nice guy. Super nice. Got a new song out. The band is called Hope Through Grace. The song is called Weak No Longer, and it's featuring Johnny Anomaly, which we are friends with. I met him at Furnace Fest 2 years ago, which is like, hey, you look familiar. I've seen you in reels. Hey, I've seen you in reels.
How do you do that?
Dude, it's just, you're standing next to a guy, and you're going to be like, you like looking at each other and make eye contact, like, hey.
I feel like when I'm at a show, it's like the same person, just a different font. You know what I mean? Yeah, just like, it's like everyone's the same, but maybe just a little different. Like
that guy's tattoos are in different spots.
Yeah, it's like that person right there's Times New Roman, that one's Arial, that one's Comic Sans. Stay away from him. Like.
Well, anyway,
sorry.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I have a beard and people point at me and go, "Hey,
true, you are different.
Are you Gary?" Anyway, I chatted with him, and he does like poetry kind of stuff as Johnny Anomaly, and so he's featured on this song, and let's check it out. So this is Hope Through Grace. I think we covered one of their songs a few weeks ago. But yeah, these guys are from London and Bristol. They definitely put a lot of space in, huh?
Sure do.
Dun.
They got to be on the same page for this, for sure.
Yeah, so I know they have I believe it's an EP coming out soon. Very Christian if those lyrics are...
Yeah. It's definitely different, for sure.
Not like American metalcore, but...
Yeah, I feel like I can hear his accents a little bit. I'm usually bad at accents, though.
Especially screaming.
I remember when you told me that Chunk, no Captain Chunk, was French. I was like, no, they're not.
Like, they're American, dude.
They're American.
That's how we talk.
And like, oui, oui, bonjour. And I'm like, oh, dang it. You're right.
That one's a little obvious, though, dude.
Johnny Anomaly hasn't come in yet, right?
No.
We will know for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I just called it.
Maddie Montgomery. I mean, Johnny Anomaly.
It does sound like For Today's Breaker interludes.
Yeah. No one's really done that since For Today, huh?
No, that was pretty cool.
I like this.
Love it.
And until then I'm obliged to walk with this thorn in my side. Never promised to ever be rectified. And instead of giving up tonight, I realize,
Yeah, especially with the heavy music behind it, it's cool.
Yeah.
that I through Christ am weak no longer.
That's such an underground thing to do, you know? Let's get some poetry in our hardcore music.
Let's do it.
It's for two-step into?
Absolutely.
I get it, yeah.
That's the two-stepper.
As I'm getting older, I'm finding I enjoy two-step music. Like,
For
just
sure.
that tempo, you know? Chunky bass there. Well, cool.
That's awesome, man. Unique, cool. You got the Gary connection. They know you. That's awesome.
That's right. Come find me at Furnace Fest. Oh, wait, you can't.
It's over.
So up next is another band that we've covered in the past. A band called Together We Fall. Now, one of their songs has 500,000 plays. They only have 3 songs total, including this one. And this is by far their heaviest song. And I didn't even know it was the same band when they sent us the link to it on, socials and stuff. So
this is not the song that has 500,000.
no, this
Got
one
it.
just came out like a week
Sweet.
ago.
Okay.
The other one came out like a year ago, and it got pretty big. And we covered their second song that came
Yeah.
out, which was like their softest one of the 3. Anyway, this is like, I don't know, dude. Deathcore? I don't know. Song's called The Call. The band is Together We Fall, 2-man group from Wisconsin. And the song's only 2 minutes long, so
Oh, my cup of tea.
let's do this. Still your cup of tea?
Oh, yeah.
if you listen to their other songs, you'll be like, no way. Not
Really?
the same. Yeah.
This is sick, dude.
Yeah.
Whoa!
So gross. That's so awesome.
Ooh.
Love that. Like, sound cuts out, is just the bass going chug, chug. Love that.
It's very like super heavy, like Cultist, like that, like
Yeah.
oh, get out of here! What the heck? Oh my gosh! This is awesome.
Yeah.
You're telling me the other stuff's not like this?
Not at all, dude.
Bro!
I'm telling you. I heard this and I was like, this is sweet. Who is this band? I'm like, no way. Can we play a snippet?
This is so disgusting. It's awesome. Like,
Yeah.
filthy. I think I actually was like blown away.
Yeah. It's good. So, you want me to do the song that we covered?
Sure. You know when like you see the videos of like people when they do like they put like smelling salts underneath them and they like freak out like big? I kind of feel like I did that. On a minor scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here,
Anyways,
let's play
okay.
their 500,000.
Okay.
I'll just jump halfway up.
You sure it's not like a mess
This
up
is the
on-
beginning of that song. Like, this is their 500,000 plays. Same band.
Sounds sick, but are you sure it's not like a
Same Instagram.
this? I remember this. I think did we do this one?
I doubt it. No, I might have
No.
shown it to you. This is before we were doing core values, so. But yeah, same band, dude.
Still cool. What's the other one sound like?
Softer. Here, this is it. This one we covered as Thoughts Come to Mind. So they did get heavy when we played it. You know, they were like, oh, this is heavier. Like, but
Like we're getting there.
yeah, I mean, I'm jumping 30
There's a
seconds at a
solo.
time. Yeah.
Rest your eyes. You've been trying
Yeah.
your whole life.
This is all, but I remember the song. Great song.
It is a great song. It's long, 4.5 minutes
Yeah.
or whatever, but and
Now-
it goes. It starts slow. It's very like
Up and
imminence. Here's beautiful
what
music.
is that?
and
A
then heavy-
xylophone?
Yeah, dude. Like
Now play the other one.
the one we just did.
Yeah,
The
just
ball?
like just get right in the middle of that thing. Oh my gosh.
I mean,
What?
same dudes. Are you impressed? I'm impressed.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, so they're pretty cool, huh?
That's so crazy. You can go from all three of those sounds. You can do that. It's amazing.
I'll be like, hey, Jen, do you like this song? Do you want to listen to a few more? Here you go. And just like that one song popping up on random, like.
Dude. That's
so
cool.
I'm excited. Like, I don't know what else they're going to do because I feel like everything they've been putting out's been so unique.
Very unique.
Like, what's next? Pop punk? I don't know. Are they sticking with this sound? Are they just seeing what they can make? Like, I don't know.
Whatever they do, I'm here for it. Let's go.
Check them out. Together We Fall. Good stuff. So up next, our last song I saved best for last. I know you've listened to this one. You had to. Cultist dropped a new song and a new music video. It's got a music video that's really good too.
I haven't seen the music
Pray
video.
for Me. It's pretty good. I mean, a lot of rain, water. Pray for me. You know,
That's metal, dude.
yeah, drowning in the water. You know,
Are there
metal.
instruments getting wet?
Yep.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
You gotta see it. All right, want to press play? You ready?
Yeah.
Let's jump into this. This is like my favorite Cultist song.
No way.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Right away, I feel like it's the music we're looking for. That Gideon, that Kubla Khan.
When the chugs and the drums line up like that, it's
Yeah.
like just getting punched, chug, 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 chug. And this bass.
Oh. That snare is snary, dude. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it sounds like he's using his fist to just punch that thing.
Yeah, these lyrics are really good too.
It's so thick. You know, like the sound is just a
Yeah,
thick
that's why they
sound.
gotta throw in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Who's this? Is it?
Maybe their new guitarist. I don't know.
Oh. It's awesome, man.
Love that. Left ear, right ear.
Yep.
Like, this is a lamentation song, man. Like, I'm broken. There's something wrong with me.
Yeah.
I'm hurting. Will you share my suffering? Pray for me. You know? Like, powerful. So good. You stoked to see him?
You're coming down or what?
So, dude, it's a Thursday, but I'm there.
Okay. There might be 5 people there, but we'll be one of the 5.
We'll be half of them.
At Ray's Golden Lion, baby.
I'll see if I can get a crew. I might be able to get a group
That'd be
of guys.
sweet.
Yeah, I'm excited. I
Dude.
mean, it's a Thursday. Maybe I'll just take Friday off or something and just
Stay at my place.
hang out. But yeehaw, huh?
Whew.
So I felt like this year started out pretty rough with core values. You know, we had
Yeah.
a lot of stuff. We were dropping, 12, 13 songs an episode, and it was just there was a lot of stuff, but I felt like there wasn't anything that I was just like, this is my
Yeah.
song. Like, oh, this. And I feel like the past few months of
You're
this,
finding them.
dude, people, I feel like, especially hardcore, they wait till the fall.
Yeah.
Metalcore is like a spring genre. And fall is like, summer's over, man. It's done.
There's
Like,
no way.
Doom is coming. Hardcore drops. Deathcore
Yeah.
drops at the end of the year.
They're like, we got to drop it on Halloween. And metalcore is like, no. Flowers springing, let's go.
quick before Christmas. Like,
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, you're right, though, for sure.
all right. So, Encore. Here we go. So this was suggested a while ago. I pulled this from the pits of our Encore suggestions because I need to ask people to. I need to make a new post, right? Because now
Yeah.
I got to scroll for days.
Right.
On our Discord or on our Patreon site to try to find the suggestion. So this one is actually from 2 months ago or something, from Jeremy from Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
And he suggested we do a song from Unseen Faith, which I believe they're like Denmark. Checking really quick.
Unseen
Yeah,
Faith.
from Denmark. Yeah. So I think they're like one of those bands. It's like, are they Christian? Aren't they? I think they're Christian guys. They started off a lot of Christian stuff, but everything they've done is clean, and I like a lot of the lyrics. The song that was suggested was Downfall from their album Evoke, which dropped in 2020.
Okay.
Like in the heat of COVID. So here we go. Downfall. Ready?
Let's hear it. Yeah. Da 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 da. Not that Downfall.
Not of us all. No. Yeah, Jeremy's on our Discord server, and he listened to these guys a bunch. And I was like, fine, I'll listen to them. And I like a lot of their stuff. They say that they're a fusion of metalcore and deathcore.
That's gonna confuse me.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Here's metalcore.
This is the metalcore.
I don't know.
The guitars are happy. It's a pretty crazy tone, though.
And here we go. Down. Is this the deathcore part?
Wow.
I don't know. This is hardcore. There's no blast beats, so I don't know. Yeah, I listened to this album a lot. There's a song featuring the lead singer of Gideon before he did what he did.
Before he put on
Before
a
he
cowboy
dropped-
hat.
Yeah. Yep. Before he learned how to swear.
He was probably swearing the whole time, huh?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. The only bad part about liking a band from Denmark, when are you gonna see them?
Dude, we saw, what's their names? How can I not think of it right now? The band from the UK.
Oh, Confessions of a Traitor?
Confessions of a Traitor.
That's true.
Saw them, so who knows? Maybe a tour, a U.S. tour could happen. Although they're on major record label, what are these guys on?
That's a good question. This one's on Prime Collective, but I don't know. Yeah, it helps if you're on an American record label.
Yes, yes, they'll bring you.
I mean, I've seen Blindside and X-Toll, and they're not from the States. Just
True.
need a big music festival.
All-consuming podcast fest.
Yeah, dude.
Someday.
One day when we don't have responsibilities.
So never.
Yeah, so these guys have been dropping some new stuff lately. Oh, I say lately. 2023 is when their EP came out. But it's much heavier than this. Chunky.
You hear that?
The electronic.
Is that little like, yeah. Love it. Still a guitar, right? That was still a guitar.
Dude, I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. I mean, I bet, could a guitar make that sound? Probably. Was it? I don't know.
That was cool, man. Great suggestion, Jeremy, from
Yeah.
2 months ago.
Yeah. So Unseen Faith, they're really cool. They have a lot of stuff. They're kind of, I think their newer stuff is a lot more deathcore. It's a lot heavier. I'm trying to think of who it sounds like A Moment in Pompeii. Like
Ooh,
that kind
yeah.
of sound. So,
Cool.
which I think these guys are bigger than A Moment in Pompeii.
Yeah, we reference it.
Yeah.
Dude, we were so on that EP. That was
We were,
such a
we
good
were.
EP.
Yep. Anyway, I guess that's the end of the episode, dude. We're done with Encore. We covered 8 songs,
That
9
was
songs.
really fun. This episode is full of
Yep.
awesome songs.
So shout out to our patrons.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for supporting us, giving us $5 a month, buying us a cup of coffee, help get us going. And shout out to Resuscitation Records for sponsoring this one.
Yep, absolutely.
Have a great week, everyone.
See ya.
Thank you for listening.